Welcome to Nookal. We're so pleased you've decided to trial Nookal. I'm going to show you the key areas of your account that you'll need to set up to get started, including your locations, services, staff, schedules, contacts, and reminders. When you first log into Nookal, you will land on your dashboard. The first area we need to navigate to will be the setup area here. From here, let's start by setting up your locations. Nookal will create your first location for you. You can create additional locations by clicking here. Let's take a look at what information is required for your locations. The first thing we need to enter are your important business details, including your phone, email, website, time zone, and address. You can also decide on the diary time slots for this location. On the right-hand side of the screen, you want to make sure the business location is active. Your company logo and name can be added or updated if required. This, along with the business details, will populate into your letters, reports, and invoices. So it's important to make sure this is accurate and up to date. Next, options such as SMS replies and separated clients and contacts can be turned on. And if we scroll to the very bottom of the page, you will see your invoice terms, where you can add your location's terms as well as bank details if required. These will subsequently be displayed at the bottom of your invoices for this location. Let's save those changes, return to our setup area, and look at setting up your services. When you click into services, you'll see that Nookal has created two services for you, an initial and subsequent consultation. In Nookal, each of your different billable services will be created as a separate service. You can add as many services as you require by clicking here. Let's take a closer look at what you need to complete for each service by clicking into your initial service. The first important field to enter is your service code. This can be specific to Medicare, NDIS, HICAPS, or any other funder. This will be pulled through to your invoices. You'll enter a name for the service that will appear when selecting the booking type in your diary, as well as a more formal description that will appear on your invoice once generated. You can choose a colour for this service so that you can quickly identify an appointment type in the diary. Set an appointment duration, and set a price. Let's set this service to be available for all providers and at all locations. Finally, we can also enable integrations so that this appointment is available for online bookings as well as other integrations. Let's save these changes and once more go back to the setup area so that we can set up your staff profiles. You'll see that Nookal has created a staff profile for yourself based on the details you entered when creating the trial account. You can add as many staff as you require by clicking here. Let's take a closer look at what needs to be added to your staff profile. Of course, we have your basic staff information that can be completed, as well as the position and discipline for the staff member, and the option to add an electronic signature for their clinical letters and reports. Under account, you want to make sure the staff member is active and that they have an email and password set up for them to access their account. You can allocate a permission level, making sure that you maintain the owner permission level at all times if you are the owner of this account. Next, if you're a provider who will require a space in the diary, you'll need to select provider and then diary. And then add your provider or registration number so that you can raise invoices and make claims with this number. You can select the list of services that you offer and enable integrations so that this provider is available for online bookings. Finally, save those changes and let's go take a quick look at our diary and importantly, how to create schedules. In the diary, you can see that we have our allied health location, our provider, and the diary space. Nookal will automatically create a 9 to 5, Monday to Friday schedule for you, which will be reflected in the diary, with white space indicating availability and blue space indicating unavailability. This will become even more important when you set up your online booking platform. So let's take a look at setting up schedules. From the diary page, let's click on the Options tab on the top right hand side. You can make a few changes to what you wish to have visible in your personal diary view, and then scroll down and select the staff member who you want to create a new schedule for. As I mentioned, Nookal will automatically create a weekly schedule for you, but if you work different hours on different days, I'd suggest deleting this entry by clicking on the detailed view and clicking on the trash icon here. Now you can start building your schedule by clicking Add Schedule and then selecting Work Week. You want to select the days where you work the same hours. So on Monday, Wednesday and Fridays you work 9 AM till 2 PM. You can add this schedule in for these days, starting today with an indefinite end date, and then adding in any breaks you might like, including a designated lunch break. You can build as many different schedules as you require to account for different days and times that you may work. Let's go check this new schedule out in our diary. Next, let's move on to setting up contacts. A contact needs to be set up for any third party that you want to communicate with, including referrers, case managers, and third-party payers who you need to bill. You can enter all applicable details for each contact, but most importantly, you'll need to add either a company name or first and last name, an email address for communication purposes, and a provider number if the contact is a referring provider. You can also indicate if this particular contact is a payer or case manager, or if they're a referrer, then you can leave this blank. And don't forget, save those changes. Let's take a quick look at setting up reminders, so that once you start taking bookings, your clients receive an SMS or email reminder prior to the appointment. Reminders can be set up by going to the Manage area of your account. To create a new reminder campaign, you'll select Create Reminder. You can select the classes and/or services that you want to receive these reminders, the locations, and the providers. You'll be able to choose how long before the appointment that the reminder will be sent, if you want reminders to skip the weekends, and the time of the day that the message is to be sent. You can choose to send the reminder as an email or SMS. And finally, you can construct the reminder message that clients will receive, with placeholders to help you put all the important details related to the client and their booking. Once you save the campaign, the reminders will start sending for all relevant bookings in the diary based on the variables that you have selected. You can create as many different reminder campaigns as required. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has been helpful in getting you started with using your Nookal account.